So today I'm traveling back to my site, and with Ramadan starting a few days ago and people and believers fasting, there will not be food vendors along the route. So I'm preparing a lunch to go here. I have avocado, onion, pepper, and egg sandwich. Today I crafted these water bottle based simple drip irrigation systems. I'm testing them out in my garden here. Here's a second model of simplified water bottle drip irrigation that I'm testing out. With this model, you simply turn the bottle upside down, suspend it, and then unscrew the cap just to the right point where the water isn't gushing out, but that it drips out. After a few weeks, construction on the structure they're building has progressed, and today is another work day. We're building supports for the roof. One of the many types of fruits here in Guinea is the jackfruit. I have a table here. I have no idea that they were so big. But this one is ripe, and I'm going to open it up soon and try it out. So with the big load of fish they caught yesterday, they are now smoking it in order to preserve it and conserve it over a longer period of time. Here we are in the peanut grinding shed of the community. This piece of equipment is community owned. It's a communal piece of property. This is the town mayor's or the person that does the call to prayer at the evening prayer. He has the good fortune of being able to be the first person who breaks the fast so that he can vocalize for the call to prayer, which signals that the fast has ended to the whole community. So here we are, it's Easter Sunday, c'est le dimanche de Pâques. Christ is risen, Alléluia, Alléluia, le Christ est ressuscité. Je pense beaucoup avec les enfants plutôt que les adultes. Today while here in Conakry, I was able to visit the Cathédrale Sainte-Marie. I was able to spend some time in prayer and meditation inside, and I read Isaiah chapter 53 as well. Church 87 swore in today, and here's the celebration. Vive la Guinée! Vive le corps la paix! season here currently, and here's my little bit more than 3-year-old host brother cutting up a mango. Today is the feast of Eid, end of Ramadan, and my family has graciously invited me to take part in the feast. We have local rice served with mutton and a tomato sauce here. This here is a mango tree right next to the compound of my host family, and as you can see, it's growing out of a very peculiar and extraordinary spot, kind of just this cavity in the ground. Who knew that the 8th wonder of the world would be right here in Guinea, right here in my host community. In view here are my 2 youngest host brothers and host sisters. They're twins, and their names are Asa and Asan. They're adorable, cute, but sometimes loud and very obnoxious. So tonight we've been having some on and off rain showers, as is currently happening right now. We're approaching the rainy season where it will be raining more consistently. So rumor has it that the lady here in the red shirt sitting on the stump, that she's the oldest surviving member of the village. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's quite advanced in age. So my host family today is putting the rain to good use and using the rain to wash their chairs. Very smart. So during the rainy season, on motorbike pathways where there are low spots and indentations, they fill in with water, and frogs come to spawn in them. If you can see, the eyes of the frog are just poking out above the surface here. Harvesting mangoes. This is my counterpart's nursery space, where he has eggplant, hot pepper, and tomatoes. All these seedlings will be transplanted in the coming weeks and months. Here's a type of flower that has been popping up recently with the arrival of the rainy season. It's very pretty. And here's some more all around it. So there was a marriage today in the village, and this is the scene from after the marriage. All the people are getting ready to depart back to where they came from. Here we are today filming from my garden. This is a miniature greenhouse that I've constructed for trying to germinate some breadfruit tree cuttings that we hope to outplant in the community. I'm in the capital city this weekend for participating in the semi-marathon de Conakry. Here's a view down the peninsula, and in view is the port of Conakry, as well as some neighboring islands off in the distance. Un photo Togo. Mango Togo. Inuali. What I'm entering here is another one of the water pumps in the village. This one is a foot pump rather than a hand pump, and it has a great view outlook over on the valleys and ridges out in the distance. So this week I'm taking part in a beekeeping workshop, and today we're visiting an apiary site. This is where one of the hives is. During our beekeeping training, this is a simple system for extracting the honey from the comb. Simple filtering system. During our beekeeping seminary, we constructed a model beehive, and this is the one for our host community. This is the Kenyan top bar model. Here at the grounds of the conference and seminary center where we have our beekeeping training, they have a lot of different plants, interesting plants planted that flower, and here's a cedar tree, which you typically don't find in Guinea. Coming back from the beekeeping workshop, this is the setup on my counterpart's motorcycle to bring our goods and materials back to my site. I just have a small backpack then that I'll be carrying on my bike. After being gone from my host community for a week for the beekeeping training, upon my return, now I'm happy to see that this avocado seedling has sprouted. Once planted, the avocado seed can take up to a few months to germinate. So what's happening here today is that it's a communal peanut planting day. People organize into their villages to collectively plant peanuts in fields that they've cultivated. Last night we had a good soaking rain, and so today the ground is primed for planting. Here are my neighbors doing some hot pepper transplanting in their backyard plot. With the rainy season, it's the time of year that scorpions become more active and spawn. This one here I caught trying to enter my front door. Luckily I caught him in time. This is the resident cat that lives with my host family. He is a beggar, or she rather is a beggar, and lives off of fish bones, fish scraps, and rice. This here is a specific sort of small animal enclosure structure that is constructed and used during the rainy season. It's elevated so that the animals aren't inundated in their own excrement, which becomes mud and a health concern during the rainy season.